I only touch greatness.
Y'all ready for this? I don't think y'all ready. I only touch greatness. You hear me? I'm on the podcast. Your boy Crook. It's the West Coast hip hop culture. All right.
Oh yeah. I was just basically just thinking of what everybody was talking about, even with RX. Shout out to RX. He's a little brother. As a matter of fact, we had him on there with you on Clubhouse one time, and he was just chilling. He didn't know how to get on there and stuff. Like, and I'm about to get the other homies on here, AD Empire, which them dudes is total gems, man. Like, this the ones that y'all got with each other, like with Fallen Angels and Taking It Back. Like, how dope was it making songs with AD Empire?
Yo, AD Empire, man, them was the bros, man. You know, they the soul brothers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
right.
Like, that's straight up, man. I listen to their music like I'm listening to a piece of vinyl. You know what I'm saying? From the 70s almost sometimes. That's how much soul they have in their music, man. And
right.
You know, we just kind of be chopping it up. You know, we be texting each other, talking shit and having fun. And then it's like, yo, let's get on some records, you know. The one Fallen Angels, I wasn't even going to use that record. I was going to scrap that record. And wow. I was like, yo, they was like, yo, man, what happened to Fallen Angels? I said, yeah, I did something to it, but I don't like what I did. And then they was like, what? And I was like, I don't like it. And I said, the hook and the beat, I love it, but I don't like what I did on there. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, so, you know, I just moved past it. And then about 2 months later, he was like, yo, bro, we working on this new project and we want to rock with you on something. I said, but let me send you this Fallen Angels, because just because I don't like it don't mean you won't like it. You know what I'm saying? So I sent it to him and they hit me back with like, yo, bro, you're out your fucking mind, man. This shit is dope. So I was like, all right, cool. I said, run with it then. You know what I'm saying? And it ended up being one of, you know, people talk about that record when they hit me up sometimes because the content and the subject matter, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, them dudes is dope, man. You know, we got some more stuff that we talking about collabing on too, man. I just like working with good people. See, they're good people. You feel me? That's the difference. That is the difference, bro. I'd be a billionaire if I didn't mind working with you know, scumbags all the time. You feel me?
Right.
But I like working with good people, man. That's what I like doing.
Right. And that's one thing about AD Empire too, because they give other kids shots too, you know what I'm saying? Like, they had some on that album that they just like gave them a chance and just put them on there, and the dude sound good. He sound good. I think it wasn't the last album, Intermission, but it was the one before the last album. I think it was. I don't know how it went, but it was so dope to have that kid, because I was like, who is this kid? You know what I mean? Like, giving kids that type of, you know, that motivation for them to keep going is totally amazing. You know what I'm saying? Because I was looking at this with AD Empire too, because we're all on the same mixtape with RX too, because I was on the skit of RX's skit.
Oh, yeah?
And you hosted it. Yeah. So you hosted it. And I'm on the skit, you know, because he hit me up, was like, yo, do the voicemail and shit. I was like, all right, cool. I'm going to do the voicemail. And next thing you know, he was like, hey, man, you're going to be on my mixtape. I was like, oh, shit, I'm going to be on mixtape with King. And look who's on there.
Look who just dropped in. The Canadian.
Hey.
Now, this is great. This is great.
What's going down, man?
Rook, what's good, brother?
Oh, ain't nothing, man. I'm loving that hat you got on, you know.
You know, I have to represent.
Yes, sir.
You know,
how's everything?
Good, man. Everything's good. Just put the kids to bed, and then Prince hit me up on IG. He was like, "Do you want to jump in?" I'm like, "Why not for a few minutes?"
Had to.
Water's fine. Man. Water's fine.
Gotta make greatness. Gotta make greatness. You know what I mean? Yep. That's what we all about for the culture.
Okay, Crook, I got one. Boom Boom Clap. That song back in the day was one of my favorite songs.
never found it on Spotify or iTunes. Is there a reason for that? Because that song was a banger. You had a great video.
Hey, thank you, bro. That's a good question. You know what? When you go different labels and going through different, you know what I'm saying, things in the industry, sometimes your catalog doesn't get all bunched together the way it should be. And I think that song fell off somewhere, but I'm glad you mentioned it because I'm gonna put that on. I'm gonna get that on streaming because
I've been looking ever since we switched from CDs to streaming. I've never been able to find that song.
I need to get that song on streaming because, you know, I did that song for BET Uncut. That's when they used to have all the strippers on BET. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, yo, I can make one of those joints. And BET was like, yo, if you cut this girl out and that girl out, we'll play it on our daytime format. You don't even have to play it on BET Uncut. And let me tell you how stupid I was when I was younger. I was like, nah, don't do that. I made this specifically for the hoes. You know what I'm saying? Because I was young and I thought I was outside. You feel me? So now these are the lessons that I get to, you know, impart on younger artists. You know, you got to be aware when an opportunity is knocking for you, because if they would have put that song in a daytime format, it would have forced Power 106 to reconsider playing it on their radio format. Because what was going on was everybody was requesting a song, but I wasn't playing radio politics with the payola and all that. So they was like, yo, you know, we don't know. And, you know, boom, if it's on BT daytime, it's getting a lot of spins. It might hit 106 in part. Then the radio got to play catch up with you, you know, because that's when we was playing a radio game. But it just really helps for young artists to keep somebody around them who has been through this industry. Keep them around you. If they're a good person, listen to their advice. At the end of the day, you're grown, make your own decisions. But keep somebody around you that been through the fire so they can teach you how to not get burnt. You feel me? So yeah, that song right there taught me a big lesson. But I'm about to rebirth it. It's about to get repurposed. You know what I mean? Just because you just said put it on streaming. You feel me? So we gonna knock that joint out. We gonna put that right on streaming. With that Dodger music. This is for gangsters only.
I got the video on. Yeah. Sorry to interrupt. I got the video playing in the background right now on the ready to go. Yeah, it's ready to roll if I hit play. But
hey, bro, check this out. I was in Tokyo with Eminem and Paul Rosenberg, right? And we went to some little place to eat. And when we walked in the place, Boom Boom Clap video was on the screen. You know what I'm saying? I was in Tokyo. That shit tripped me out. It was old by then too. And they didn't know we were coming. It was just randomly up there playing and people were just partying and shit. So that is a good song, bro. I'm gonna bring it back.
It is. And when you put it up there, remember who gave you the idea?
Hey man, listen, I'm not one of these snakes, man. You know, I even give you a piece of the publishing. Now I'm just
not at all. Not at all. You're doing us an interview. That's called trades.
I'm just fucking with you.
Yeah, I'm kind of glad you said it because I never knew Boom Boom Club was about to be on BET Uncut. That's crazy.